All right. Now that we've got our land all flat and everything, it's time for us to build some buildings. Let's go ahead and get some timber going so we can start and... Oh. Hey there everybody! This is Harley Bardley. Welcome back to another edition of Starbound, Frackin Universe mod. Today I'm going to show you guys how to plant and cultivate trees. So what I probably could have done and just saved us an entire video was just by staying on admin sheets like I normally do. But for the rest of you guys that don't want to cheat your way through a game and want to do it normally, then you should need to know how to grow trees. Now, there are two ways of getting lumber. Hey there everybody, this is Harley Bardley. Welcome back to another edition of Starbound, Frackin Universe mod. Today, we are going to learn how to cultivate trees in order to get lumber. Now, there are two ways of getting lumber. One is to cut down trees from different planets, and the other is to grow trees yourself and get them. Since you have a limited amount of fuel at the beginning and you're not going to be moving around between a lot of different places until you actually are able to get more and more fuel from different moons, then if you want to start your colony, say on your first lush world that you run into, then you're going to need as much lumber as you can get. So if you've only got a finite amount of trees on any one planet, what are you going to do? You are going to grow your own. Now, there's a couple ways of doing that. One is anytime you chop down a tree, you have a chance of getting a sapling. And there are all kinds of different saplings. And unfortunately, none of these actually say what they are. And you can look online, you can look on the Frackin Universe and Starbound sites on their wikis and find out what each of these will actually turn into. But I'm just going to plant a bunch of random ones today and see what they do grow into. Now, you also have the chance of making clones for trees. And in order to do this, you're going to need to get this cloning lab. And where you're going to get this from is this thing right here. This is the upgraded version of the machining table, the matter assembler, and you're going to get it from right down here. So, not the greenhouse, but here it is, the cloning lab. And it, whoop, I actually walked away from it while I was talking. And it actually doesn't take a lot to make, besides the advanced plastic. But the other stuff, glass, dirt, tungsten bars, and silicon, are relatively easy to come by fairly early on in the game. To get advanced plastic, however, you need a few more things. And let's see, is it on here? I don't think it's on here that I can get it. I think it's, I want to think it's at the foraging table. Let me take a look. I'll find out. So, where is it? Nope, not there. Not there. Where is it? Then at the alchemy table? Who knows? We'll figure that one out later. Anyway, what the cloning lab does is it will clone the seeds for you. So you're going to put one there and... Oops. Wonder. There we go. So whatever you want it to turn into, you're going to put it on the left. And it's going to turn into whatever's on the left. So whatever you've got on the right, it's all going to turn into whatever's on the left. So you can take a bunch of ones that you didn't want and put them on the right, and then put whatever it is on the left, and boom, there you go. Now that's one way of doing that. And of course the other one is getting it from trees. Now let's go ahead and head on down to our work site. And where we got this all cleared off here, unlike crops, you don't have to till any of this. So we're not going to have to get into hand tools and all of that today. Also, they can be grown in various types of soil. In the original Starbound one, you could use regular dirt, mud, wet dirt, ash pile, clay, corrupt dirt, dry dirt, frozen dirt, sand, or even snow to put them in. And on occasions in the past, you could put them on clouds or spider silk, but I haven't actually been able to put them on cloud blocks. So I don't know if that's been taken out or if I actually have to put the cloud blocks down instead of just running into a cloud area. I do have some spider silk here, so we can find out if that will work. Let's see, will that work? Can we put a tree on that? Nope, we can't. So apparently that was something that worked at one point in time and was taken out of the original game. Or maybe it works in the original Starbound game and just doesn't work in this one. Who knows? For those of you playing the base game, just let me know. I don't feel like taking my mods off this one and ruining all my hard work. Alright, so in order to grow a tree, what you will need to do is to pick a seed of any kind of sapling, and then just hover over the ground like so, and put it there. And we can do this to multiple different trees. So long as they're blue, you can put them down. If they're red, they won't. Now, if you grow them very close together, sometimes they won't come up. And it usually takes about a day or so for these to pop up. And as soon as you cut one down, if the other one's fairly close to it, then it'll start shooting up afterwards. So, not sure what all of these are. Oops, that was a little too much there. But I'm just going to grow a bunch out through here. Let's see. That looks interesting. Put some of those down. And a couple of those. Couple of those. Oh, that looks funky, so we'll do those too. And, heck, we'll just do a couple of those. One of those, one of those. Couple of those. That one. And some of those. So, I have no idea what's going to grow what. I'm just going to throw another one up here. And then we can wait. Or if you want to cheat just a little bit, you can pop up the admin sheets and actually use the time warp command on this. Now, you actually don't have to go too far in order to do this, just about a day in order for it to show up. But if you want to see how the plant chases over time, I'd say just go time warp 100 a little bit. And see, you'll slowly start seeing some of the sprouts actually sprouting. You can tell some of them takes a little bit longer than the other ones. Some of them don't. There's one that just sprouted. So they're slowly growing up there, and then once they get to a certain point, they're going to pop on out of these little capsules right here. And it's going to be awesome. So another 100. Boom, we've already got some stuff growing. Oh, that was a cactus. That's kind of cool. Ah, and here comes the other ones. Ah, they're all starting to sprout. That one didn't sprout all of itself. It's kind of weird. Oh, whoa. Oh, that one's like, whoa, way on up there. Like, super on up there. Wow, that's a really tall tree. Oh, we got some bamboo. And, wow, look, it looks like melting tofu. Actually, they kind of look like they have faces on them a little bit. Oh, wow, and there's like a little bubble thing. Now, these seeds are stuff I've gotten from all over the galaxy. So, I have no idea what all... Oh, wow, there's a little rose tree. Oh, wow. So, it looks like all of these are coming up. Alright, so while the rest of them are taking their sweet time on coming up, I am going to show you a few things that you can use to take them down. Now, normally you do have the matter manipulator and the other versions of it, such as the master manipulator, but there are some other tools that you can use to cut these down with. So let's see, is it on here? No, not on there. Let's see. On here? Yes, here it is. You can get a chainsaw and it can chop down trees. Now we also have an upgrade table around here somewhere. That's a pet station. That's not what I was looking for. Where is the upgrade table? Do I not have it? Ah, here it is. And okay. Looks like I cannot upgrade the chainsaw, so that's fine. Let's see, what else? Where else? Okay, I think it's over here. Okay, maybe not there. Here? Yes. There should be something down through here that we can use. See. I believe the mining laser is another one that we can use. So, alright, we've got a couple of different things that we can use here. We're going to go ahead and head on back down. Also, I do have some drills that can be used. So, various drills here. And I'm just going to put one up here. Now put the chainsaw right here. And this mining laser right here. So we can use those. So let's head on back down to our colony construction site. So it looks like we have everything all nice and bloomed out. Looking good, looking good. Let's try our items here. Mining laser is upgradable, so let's try it. Okay, if you hit it at the base where the blocks are, it will take care of it. But if you hit it anywhere else besides the blocks that it's on, it's not going to do anything for you. Also, some trees drop things besides saplings and wood. Some of them, like the large flower trees, may drop flower petals. Some will drop fruit, like I just got some bananas here. I just got some kelp, some cactus. All nice, yummy stuff, I suppose. I've never eaten anything besides cactus fruit before, and I don't really feel like actually trying a cactus. Don't want to feel like I'm picking the spines out of my mouth every time I take a bite, so I'm not going to be trying that in the future. Then we have our chainsaw here, so let's see how good this can go. Wow, that's super, super fast. Yeah, so just like in Terraria, chainsaw really works. Definitely something I would recommend if you still have a matter manipulator that's on a very low level. Okay, so let's try this drill here. Okay, so those work just fine. So that was a diamond drill. Let's try something else. Let's try a different drill. I've got a platinum drill here, and I've got a gold drill as well. So let's try them and see what they'll do. Also, if you cut the trees at different lengths, sometimes part of the tree will still be standing there, and you'll have to go back and cut the rest of it. It's good to try to cut it right at the base so you don't wind up with this choppy mess right here. Alright. So that one's a little bit slower. This platinum drill. Let's try the gold drill. Gold drill's pretty fast. Not bad, not bad. And now let's try the Master Manipulator. Takes a bunch of them down at once. So, while that chainsaw is awesome, when it comes right down to it, using an alternative matter manipulator really does the trick. And if you want to use just a regular one that's upgraded all the way, regular matter manipulator, it takes it about as long as the platinum drill does. So, you know, not too long. And now we have plenty of other things. Also, certain trees give off different kinds of wood. You may have energy wood, alien wood, striped wood. It all really just depends on the tree. So there you have it, folks. That's how you get logs from these trees. Now, if you want to make lumber from your trees, then you're going to have to go into your basic crafting menu, which you open up with C. And you'll just go down to where timber is. And per one wooden one, you're going to get 5 timber. And you can do this as much as you want. And it's one of those that actually crafts fairly fast, so you'll have plenty to do. If you want wooden platforms, which you will use between buildings as steps, you can't use them as the floor of a colony, of a tenant's room, because they won't consider that as the actual floor. It's just like a platform. So you can use those. They're very useful for steps and platforms to make stairs. If you want those, then you're going to need some plant fibers, which you're going to find under the ground or from certain trees. Now, just a few little things, last few things I want to cover. There are certain things that, actually I think I already covered the various soils. Anyway, these can grow in pretty much any climate possible. Now, certain ones that have destructive weather, like meteorites or earthquakes, then you're going to lose some of your trees if they're hit by that. Other than that, they're pretty much good to go. You can create your own forest if you want. And, you know, if you really, really just want a huge forest, then you can always take one of the forest microformers that's in here. Let's see, there's a dead woods microformer, there's a haunted woods microformer, gore forest. Let's see, where's the haunted graveyard, I mean, not haunted forest. There's a rainbow forest microformer. You can use those if you want, but that's going to change more than just the trees. It's going to change the soil as well, so use at your own risk. Alright, that seems to be enough for now. If you guys like this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and share it with all of your friends. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell, and you'll catch the next video as soon as it comes out. Final words for tonight. I just want to thank some of my latest commenters on the videos. Thank you all so much for tuning in. First one up, we've got the Living Dew. Thank you for being an adamant fan. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for all your comments. Chris the Chaplain, thank you for your help with the mech issue earlier. I could not figure out how to fuel that blasted thing. Thank you so much. Thanks also to Kemen the Archer, I think I'm pronouncing that properly, and Alyson Dehara. I thank you guys from commenting. I think you were both in Brazil. I know one of you probably cannot understand me because you commented in Portuguese, but thank you. I am trying to figure out Portuguese through Duolingo now. Until then, I'm still going to wind up using Google Translate to translate your messages. So I am so sorry I cannot read Portuguese, but I will do my best to be able to answer you in your own language. So just hang in there with me, guys. I want these videos to be awesome for everybody, even the ones that can't understand English. So, thank you all so much. This is Harley Barley. Have a nice night.